Hello. Mic check. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Today we're doing a story for Project Sekai. It's gonna be a Haruka story. The music's quite intense there. It's like really loud for me. Like this background one is, pretty chill. But, depending on the story one, it loops and it's usually pretty loud. Can you check one more thing on my phone? And then we're going. Also, that song is Float Planner. I could have sworn someone told me on my stream that Float Planner is an ID focused song. But that's a Haruka event there, very clearly. It's very clearly Haruka. So, who knows? I mean, people make mistakes. But also, kids these days, they're so confident about being wrong all the time. Like they don't fact check anything, they don't use their heads, they just assume they're right no matter what. It's kind of the vibe I get a lot of the times. But, hold on, let me see. When was the last ID story? Time to Restart was the original, the OG one. More Jump More. That's ID 1. Happy Lovely Every Day. Ice Drop. There's like one more. This one is a filler. Maybe they said Parasol Cider. I think so. Maybe I got confused. But no, this is Float Planner is Haruka song. I didn't realize that. So afterwards we have the new one, Peachy Key. And then we have the newest one here. Purpose? I don't know if I've actually played it yet. They did give it to us in the mail already, I believe. How do I do this? Not clear? Hug. Oh, no, not Purpose. Purpose is the Leonid one, I think. Hug is the new Shizuku song. I remember someone... Yeah, I haven't done this one yet either. I guess it's, cheerful carnival right now, so people don't get to pick their songs. It's just, random selection. Yes, but Float Planner... That was kind of a fun song. I like Parasol Cider better. I love Dream Place. I do think, you can kind of feel it with these kind of games, as well as, games in general. If a game does well, a live service game, the content gets better and better, higher budget, stuff like that. I mean, definitely not all the time, but most of the time, I would say. Also, my mic is really peaking. Give me a second. Filters. My noise suppression's back on already, but did I actually hit the knob or something? I don't know. If there's any sound issues, please let me know. Yesterday we were having very serious sound issues while streaming Monster Hunter Wilds. I assumed it was the game, since everyone's been complaining about the issues, but it could be something else, and it was just, a coincidence of it all happening at once. So, my mic does seem like it's peaking. I don't know what's the deal. Where's my... I hope my compressor is still working. My limiter is there for sure. Okay. Well, we're gonna keep going. If there's an issue with sound, please let me know. Not this one, but this one today. So I think, the last Minori story was, or More Jump story, you could say, was pretty important. It was this one. So this one was their first solo concert, is what they call it. Solo show. So, it's the first time they host a show that's just them. They're not, featured guests. It's not a fan-made meet and greet. So, they had this one was their training arc. This one was them writing a song. This was them making costumes. This one was ID's filler. This one was when they were Shrine Maidens. This one was their first fan-held event. But, it wasn't a solo live show. This one was Minori's training. This is Shiho, between them. This is when they went to the kindergarten. This is when Haruka learns to take a break. This is when they were guests on Nanami's show. This is Shizuku learning to be herself. This is ID. This is the beginning of More Jump. Them becoming online idols. So that's basically where the story is. You know, now they just had their first live show, very successful. I was kind of, you know, a little bit disappointed about the Minori story. I was really hoping for, you know, more about Minori's past before she met Haruka, or before she discovered Haruka. Give me a second. It's clearing my nose. Yeah, like before she met Haruka, because you know, they alluded to it that she was a very, you know, sad child before she met Haruka. Let me turn this down like 2 clicks. Hope that doesn't ruin anything. I mean, I could turn down more, but like that. But yeah, that maybe that's okay too. Maybe I accidentally hit the wheel and everything's like super loud now. That goes pretty far though. Maybe it could happen for a Kohan Mino event though? Maybe. I don't know, wait, why would that involve Kohane? Like, Minori didn't know, Kohane until, after the first year of high school, right? Or am I misreading it? But, you know, they kind of alluded to it, you know, her friend, I forgot what her friend was. I don't know if they're childhood friends. They might be, that might be something that I don't know yet. I just assumed they were... No, I'm pretty sure they're not. You know, sometimes I do rewatch stories on YouTube when it pops up in my feed, but one of the side stories from... Actually, no, I think I rewatched it in-game. This card right here, this side story right here was about the first time they met. So, I think they were in class, and then Kohane was like, oh, you know, you know, that was back when she was wearing glasses and she had longer hair, and she was like, oh, I'm so shy, I can't find my seat. And Minori is like, I'll help you find your seat. You know, she introduced herself, so I'm assuming that's when they first met. Yeah, I just rewatched this one a few days ago. I needed a boost, and I was like, I need some Minori in my life. Yeah, but I don't know who Minori's childhood friends with. But, you know, her other friend from this story, I forgot the name already. She didn't get a model. But her childhood, you know, her younger friend when she was in middle school, you know, she talked about, you know, how Minori used to be so gloomy whenever, or, you know, she would get really down when bad things used to happen. And bad things happen to Minori a lot because, you know, she's not the chosen one. She doesn't have, you know, the story written out for her. You know, everything, luck is not on her side. You know, God hates her, and everything like that. But ever since she, you know, she discovered Haruka, then she suddenly has hope, you know, for a better day tomorrow, which is, you know, kind of, you know, the core, you know, mission of, you know, Minori and Haruka, their type of idol, you know, which is they, you know, the way they phrase it, they want to deliver hope to people for a better tomorrow. So I hoped, you know, I thought we would, you know, get something juicier about Minori's past, but, you know, Minori is like one of the most positive characters. Would have been, you know, nice to see the transformation, or, you know, what kind of sparked it, which is Haruka. So this is about Haruka as even younger. So I think this one here already, they were in middle school, technically. So, you know, when they go backwards, Minori is already a little bit older. But I think, you know, if you look at the More Jump World Link, you know, where Minori is looking at her younger self, she's definitely not in middle school. She's definitely in, like, elementary. Because she's like a head shorter than herself. So, you know, if she was in middle school, was 12, 13, 14, she probably would not have grown that much. I mean, it's possible, but I think, I don't know exactly, but I think it's, you know, in elementary. So this Haruka looks so tiny. You can tell too. Where's this? Yeah. This Haruka is they had to have a smaller model for baby Haruka, which they didn't for Minori because Minori was still in, you know, middle school. But this is definitely, you know, elementary Haruka, so we're gonna find out about that tonight. I hope we learn a little about Minori as well, but I'm not holding my breath since it is a Haruka story, and, you know, they didn't meet then, you know. Minori was simply a fan back then. But, you know, it did change Minori's life. Which I guess, you know, that's why I like Minori so much too, because, you know, it's kind of like, I always see, it's hard to say, it's hard to talk about too, because, not everyone sees VTubers the same way, but, you know, I think VTubers, you know, have a history from Japanese VTubers, which were the originals, and those were originally based on Japanese idol model. So in a way, I do feel like wanting to become a VTuber is kind of like Minori wanting to become an idol. It's just me chasing my dreams after I discovered it very late. So I'm very late to the game. Unlike similar with Minori. Haruka was already a successful idol, and then Minori saw her on TV. I'm like, okay, now I want to do this too. Okay, let's read this. After putting on a successful solo show, More Jump starts thinking about their next goal. Okay, so it was a success. During the time they're offered a chance to appear on TV, everyone was excited to hear the news except Haruka, who doesn't quite share in their optimism. The dark side of the entertainment industry. I don't think they're gonna go that dark. It's not Oshinoko. I mean, they kind of allude to it, but it's like, I do think, I don't know if there's a rating for this game, but I would say, the stories are quite, there's nothing beyond PG-13 mostly. Anyways, it's only More Jump, every single Vocaloid. Let's get started. But yeah, we know there's baby Haruka here, the Princess of Smiles. Okay, a fan letter full of thoughts. So she's reading fan mail, I think. By herself, maybe? Maybe. Letters, okay. I don't know if anonymous forwarding what? Hold. Each person's handwriting is like I wasn't expecting to receive this many. Thank goodness for using an anonymous forwarding service. So they still get the letters, but it's forwarded anonymously. But it's not like marshmallows, if you know what that is. That's like an anonymous like message leaving thing, but it's digital, so there's no handwriting. This one does though. Also, every time I look at this, that's probably not just this time. It's probably because of the 3.0. So, before 3.0, the dialogue box used to be opaque. So that means you literally couldn't see anything down here in Haruka's room, except like in between conversations. But I feel like every time I look, there's like new details. But now, I notice there's like a line of penguins here in the back. Like I noticed these before, but I never noticed these in the back, I think. What? On the sticker? Snow Fenny. I don't know which one that is. Maybe the blue one? Big fan since you were an Asrun. Wasn't allowed to go any shows. It'd be funny if she received a fan letter from Minori. Junior high school, I thought my chance finally came, but you retired before I could, which made me sad. Heard about your solo show. I'm going to be able to do my best tomorrow. Seeing your dazzling smile in person made me so incredibly happy. You were the reason I started watching More Jump stream. A Haruka fan. So I think technically right now, they have... What was the name? So I forgot. Riho, which is the Haruka fan. Yuina, which is the... Is it the Minori fan? I forgot already. Yeah. Is it Minori? Is it Yuina? And then Ayaka. But basically, ID doesn't have a fan. Or at least a fan with a live 2D model. The Budokan is, I don't know very specific, but the name sounds very familiar. I think it's probably some like very famous arena in Japan.
あそこで歌えるのは一流の証だから、ファンのみんなもやってほしいって思ってくれてるんだろうな。私も初めて立てた時は感動したっけ。こんなステージに立てるくらいアスランってグループは大きくなって、たくさんの人に応援してもらえてるんだって実感できて。
Well, I mean, their version is not the real one, but the Budokan is an indoor arena in Chiyoda, Tokyo, Japan. It was really built for the Olympics in '64. I think it's that one. Okay. I'm gonna have to perform there in front of all these people. So she's performed there before.
明日を頑張る希望を届けられるんだって思った。
But you know, now they've restarted as a indie group.
あの景色を見てほしいな。でも
I wonder if they'll get there within the
今
story.
の私たちじゃ現実的じゃない。武道館ってライブを開催するための審査が厳しくて、知名度と実力が伴わないと通らないって聞いたことがあるし、何より15,000人の動員が必要なんだよね。やっと700人のライブができた私たちにとっては本当に遠い
I think
数字だ
they're
な。
I remember 700, yeah.
それでも目指すなら地道にやっ
That's
ていくしかない
only
けど、
1-0
今
and
の
double.
私たちのやり方で届くのかな。
Haruka's worried, you know. Haruka's the perfect idol. They have the beautiful one, the
これ
feisty
昨日私が
tsundere
読
one,
み終わった分だよ。
the newcomer one, and the perfect one. That's
あ
Haruka.
りがとう。
Oh, Minori.
今日のお手紙も楽しみだな。じゃあ私の分ははるかちゃんに渡すわね。
I'm assuming they're live right now.
すごく励まされる感想ばっかりだったわ。はるかちゃんのファンの子のものもあったから、ぜひ読んでみてね。
私が昨日読んだものの中にも雫のファンの人の熱烈な声があったから、回ってくるの楽しみにしてて。
So passionate.
そうなのね。早く読みたいわ。それにしても
I think
本当に予想以上の反響
after
よ
the
ね。
previous Haruka
手分けして
story,
家に持って帰らないと読めないくらいの手紙が届くなんて
Haruka's definitely gone up on my tier list a little bit.
嬉しいよね。メールや DM でもいつもより
Whereas
た
ID's
くさん
gone down a
感
little
想
bit.
来てるし、
それに感想だけじゃな
Maybe
くて
they're not on stream right now.
仕事の依頼のメッセージも届くようになったよね。雑誌のインタビューとかラジオのワンコー
No,
ナ
they're
ーの
just
出演
discussing,
とか
I think.
びっくりしちゃったよ
I
ね。
guess, Haruka's
今
just
までそう
very
いうメッ
polite.
セージ来たのって小学校でライブやった時くらいだったし、多分ワンマンのことが軽くネットニュースになったからでしょうね。私たち3人はアイドルグループ脱退組だし、そんな傍から見たらレールを外れたアイドルが事務所の支えなしにワンマンライブを成功させてる。記事にするにはなかなか引きのある内容よね。
It does.
ちょっと話は盛り気味だったけど、
でもあの記事のおかげで私たちのことを知らなかった人にも知ってもらえるようになったのならありがたいよね。
そうだね。ワンマンの前に比べてチャンネル登録者数も結構増えたし、注
Skyrocketing.
目されるのはいいことよね。
I don't know what they're
で
at.
も
Um,
そんな今だからこそ初心に帰って一度今
yeah,
後
I don't
の
know
方
how
針
many
をみんなで
subscribers they
話し合
have.
い
I
たい
don't
と
know
思
if
って
they've
る
ever
の。
alluded to it. I like the only one I remember very clearly was like
ワンマン
Nightcore
とい
talked
う
about
大
their
きな目
views on
標
their
も達
videos,
成した
and
し、
one of them got like
次の目
400,000.
標
They're
を
like,
どうする
oh,
のか、
only
そのために
400,000.
どう活動していくのかとかね。
So that means a lot of their stuff, gets more than 400,000, which is pretty
目
insane
標
already.
と活動方針か。
Pretty insane. This is just the letter from earlier. That wants them to perform, wants them to go big. So Haruka has experience with that. The other ones don't.
それならちょっといいかな。みのり？
Feel the which one? Minori wants to be in charge of that? What?
実はね、ワンマンの後、帰ってすぐ SNS で感想を検索してみたの。そしたら
Ego search. Was it ego surfing? Is that what they call it?
いろんな場所でライブやってほしいとか、たくさんの人に知ってほしいとか書いてくれてたんだ。ファンレターにもそういう声がいっぱいあったわよね。うん、それで私思ったんだ。私もファンのみんなが言ってくれてるように、いろんな場所でライブをしてノーマージャンプをいろんな人に知ってもらって、もっともっとたくさんの人に希望を届けたいって。
That's right, Minori.
たくさんの人に。そのためにはどうしたらいいのかなって考えて、それで
Minori is always like the mastermind. She comes up with all of more jumps
ライ
ideas,
ブツアーを
basically.
やりたいって思ったんだ。
More jump on tour. But wait, so not the synopsis. The preview, they were like, Haruka's gonna disagree with something.
モーマージャンプがツアーができるようなアイドルになったら、その次はドームライブをやりたいんだ。私が初めて見たアスランのライブみたいに、たくさんの日本中の人にみんなで希望を届けたいの。
大きく出たわね。モアモアジャンプでドームなんて、そりゃあできたら夢みたいだけど。
私本気だよ。
So serious.
ワンマンでお客さんのニコニコした顔を見れて本当に嬉しいなって。今まで活動してきてよかったなって思ったの。だからこれからも頑張ろうって、今までみたいに目の前のお客さんに希望を届けていこうって最初はそう思ってたんだ。でも
They're such an amazing group. I want more people to know about them. Oh, that's the fan letter she was reading, or comments. Was that from last time, maybe?
みんなこんなに期待してくれてるんだ。ファンのみんなは私たちがもっとたくさんの人に希望を届けられるような大きな場所に立つことを望んでくれてるって思ったの。それで思ったんだ。私はやっぱりたくさんの人たちに一番希望を届けられるアイドルになりたい。
Yes.
だからみんなと本気で日本で一番大きな場所でドームみたいな場所でライブができるアイドルを、トップアイドルを目指したいの。そうだ、私も。
I guess, I guess that's like another reason, I like Minori as well.
あの頃は
Like, Minori's kind of big dreams, We could say her head's in the clouds. Like, it's an absurd and, unrealistic dream. But, so is it for me. Definitely, I would say, none of my friends or family, believe in me at all. I mean, I don't even believe in myself half the time, but then that's only half the time. The other half of the time I have, delusional, overconfidence like Tsukasa. Or, maybe it's not like Tsukasa. It's more like Minori. I just have big dreams sometimes. I dream big even though it seems impossible. Because you never know if you don't try. もちろんこれは私がそう思ってるってだけの話だから、みんながどう思うかはちゃんと聞きたいな。
みのりの言いたいことは分かったよ。それにすごくみのりらしいなって思った。はるかちゃん、もっとたくさんの人たちに希望を届けたいって気持ちは私も愛理もしずくも持ってると思う。でも本当にトップアイドルを目指すってことが今の私たちの目標として正しいものなのか、少し考える時間が欲しいかな。
そうね。まだ初めてのワンマンをやったばかりの私たちにとってはとてつもなく高い目標になるわけだし。
そうだよね。ちゃんと考えないといけないよね。じゃあこれからみんなでって思ったけど、気づいたらもうこんな時間だ。ワンマンお疲れ様配信の準備しなきゃいけないよね。
Okay, now their stream's starting.
あら、もうそんな時間なのね。
それじゃあこの話はまたみんなで改めてしましょう。今は早く準備しなくちゃ。みのりとしずくは三脚の準備をお願い。はるかはスマホ用意して。
わかった。しずくちゃん、一緒に三脚組み立てよ。この足の部分を引っ張ればいいのよね。でもなんだかすごく硬くて。しずくちゃん逆。そっちに引っ張ったら折れちゃうよ。
I guess tripod is technology. It's just the running gag. Shizuku's bad with technology, but tripod's a little bit more physical than, digital stuff. Okay, a new goal. Let's keep going. Let's just go into it. Oh, the stream's over. I thought it would still be the stream.
お疲れ様配信。いつもよりたくさんの人が見に来てくれてたね。
Nice.
やっぱり登録者数が増えたから注目度が上がってるみたい
Oh,
だ
I'm
ね。
gonna miss this Minori.
初めて見る名前の人も
They didn't give us numbers
いっ
though.
ぱいコメントしてくれてたわね。この人たちにも楽しんでもらわなくちゃって張り切っちゃったわ。
So they got more viewers, more subscribers. The dream. The dream. First time viewers even wrote in the comments for us. Okay.
そうね。でも見てくれてる人が増えた今だからこそ今までと同じような配信をしていくのが適切なの
I
か
think
やっぱり
from
考える必要があると思ったわ。だから
like an
配信
efficiency
の前にしてた
perspective.
今後の話の続
Probably
きをしようと思うんだけど。
let's see. The live 2D models, they probably share similar body types. Like they don't redraw them for every single
忘
character.
れちゃったから買ってきてって急に頼まれちゃって。ミートソースなのに肝心のミートがないみたいで、このままじゃただのトマト缶パスタになっちゃうんだって。
Oh no.
それも美味しそうだけど、ミートソースのつもりだったのなら買っていってあげた方がいいわね。
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to, third anniversary,
本当にごめん
the
ね。
new shoulder
大事な
rigging.
話しようとしてたのに続きできなくて。
It just
どっ
looks
ちに
so
しろ
unlike
今日はもう
Minori.
遅いし気にしなくて大丈夫だから。
I think it's most obvious on Minori.
ありがとう。私も家でちゃんと目標について考えてみるよ。それじゃあ私スーパーに行ってくる。またねみんな。
But like her body is basically the same as
お疲れ
Haruka's,
様。
even though I think Haruka's technically a little taller. And so that's why you can tell, like, when the third anniversary
話が
comes,
去っていったわね。
suddenly every, a certain selection of the girls all have this exact same
い
shoulder
つも
rigging.
元気で可愛いわね。
Ichika does not, Haruka
そう
does
ね
not.
でも
But like it's super
まさか
obvious
あ
on
んな
like
ことを言い出すなん
Konami,
て
Kohane,
意外だった
Minori,
わ。
and it's not as obvious
ファンの
on
みんなは
Mizuki.
私たちがもっとたくさんの人に希望を届けられるような
Also depends on what kind of clothes they're wearing.
望んでくれてるって思ったの。だからみんなと本気で日本で一番大きな場所でドームみたいな場所でライブができるアイドルをトップアイドルを目指したいの。実は昨日読んでた手紙の中に武道館でライブをやってほしいって書かれてたのがあったんだ。 武道館で
Is Budokan what you
そ
know
の時
Minori
私は
calls the dome?
確かにあそこでやれたらいいなって思ったけど、今の私たちじゃ難しいとも思った。
そうよね。
I didn't read the synopsis. But Haruka's gonna
私た
shut
ちは
someone down.
名前の知られてるアイドルグループにいたことがあるから、その時代からずっとファンとしてついてきてくれてる人もいる。でもやっぱり元いたグループの看板あってこそだし、昔からのファンが全員残ってくれてるわけじゃない。今の私たちじゃ1万5,000人なんて人数とても動員できないわ。だからみのりからドームって言葉が出た時にスケールの大きさに驚いちゃったんだけど。
うん、愛理の言う通りだよ。私も同じことを思ったけど、でもそれでもみのりの言葉を聞いてハッとしたんだ。今までの私はこうじゃなかったなって。動員数が多いとか少ないとか
The
気に
old
した
me
ことが
never
なく
worried
て、
about anything like that.
ただ純粋に日本中の人に希望を届けたいって思ってたなって。
確かに私もモアモアジャンプで活動することになった時、いつかみんなでドームライブをできたらいいなって思ったわ。でもそれは本当にいつかで、私たちにとってはまだ先の話だってどこかで思ってたの。
わかるわ。私たちのアイドルとしての道のりはまだまだ遠いと思ってたから。でもいいのよね。私たちが今ドームを埋められるようなアイドルを目指しても。
うん、私もみのりの言葉でそれに気づいたんだ。だって私たちはたくさんの人に希望を届けたくて活動してる。それは今までもこれからも変わらなくて、このまま進んだ先には絶対にドームがある。
You're like saying all of this without Minori here.
だから目指そう、みんなで。いつかじゃなくて今、日本一大きな会場が埋められるくらいたくさんの人に希望を届けられるアイドルを。
Because now they have
Top idol.
more concrete goals. You know, as opposed to like
やってやりましょう。
as opposed to like all the other groups. You
実
know,
は
Leo
ね、
needs like the most
初めての
flaky
ワンマン
until
ライブも満員御
until
礼
more
でチケ
recently.
ットを取れなかったって声も多くて、700人の見積もりは甘かったと思ってたの。それに
They had
今
more than
回のネ
700
ットニュー
fans
スの
already.
お
It's
かげ
sold out.
で配信チャンネルの登録者数も結構増えて、
Yeah, they couldn't get tickets for the solo show. 700's too low, so they're not far from 15,000. It's not a couple zeros. It's literally only 1 0 and then 2. So it's like 20 times what they have. Not, you know, not 100. But like, you know, concrete goals like Leonid was super flaky before. You know, now they've gone pro. VBS was always very focused. You know, from the start. You know, always to surpass. You know, Rad Weekend. Wonderland, Showtime, it's kind of all over the place, but I think they also later on they get together. And Nightcore, they're just emo and doing the same thing as always. But you know, I think technically Nightcore is the most successful. Maybe Wonderlands. At least that's what it feels like. Because you know, when they quoted that 400,000 views, and it's not the most they've had. That's a lot of views on a video. You know, they're definitely on their way to being, you know, highly popular musicians / content creators.
次回もしイベントをするなら2000人から3000人の動員は見込めるんじゃないかって斉藤さんとも話をしていたのよ。
そんなに？
That's a lot.
半年以内に1000人規模くらいのライブはできるようになるんじゃないかって思ってたけど、それならもしかしたら渋谷ホールくらいは。
Yeah, because I mean, 1000 is very conservative. If they sold out
あ
at
そこのキャパは
700.
1900人だから今の私たちでも十分狙えるわよ。
すごいわね。もう渋谷ホールに立てるかもしれないなんて。
実際私たちはかなり順調よ。 駆け出しのアイドルグループとしては信じられないくらいね。
Yeah.
でも
They
ド
skipped
ー
all
ム
the
の動員
drama.
数は3万人。そこにはさすがに今の私たちでは届かないわ。
Oh, so the dome is even bigger.
届かないでしょうけ
Then
ど、
what was the other one? The
今の
Budokan, which
私
is
たちの勢
15,000.
いならきっと届くはず。だから行けるところまで駆け抜けましょう。
Okay, so far, not... Well, okay, we're still going on. I was like, that's the end of episode 2 already. Not too much. It's just kind of logistical stuff after their first show.
大事な話があったのに先に帰っちゃって。
I hope her pasta sauce turned out well.
気にしなくていいよ。夕飯は大丈夫だったの？
みんなのおかげで美味しいミートソースパスタ食べれたよ。本当にありがとう。それで早速例の話の続きをしたいと思うのですが。
ええ、もちろん。私たちもみのりに話そうと思ってたことがあるのよ。
実はね、昨日みのりちゃんが帰った後に3人で話をしたの。みのりちゃんが言ってたトップアイドルを目指すっていう目標について。そうだったの？それでみんなはどう思った？
I don't remember...
結論から言うと、私たちもみのりに賛成だよ。
I don't remember what anime it comes from, where they talk about... Or I don't even know if it's an anime, where they talk about, it's harder to turn 0 to 1, but, 1 to 2 is a lot easier. Like, if they already have, a show that sells out at 700, growth from that point, if they have, if they have talent, if they got connections, if they're gonna keep at it, it's a lot easier than if they didn't have an audience to begin with.
正直に言うとね、私たちはまだワンマンを成功させたばかりなのに、トップアイドルを目指せるのかなって思って
Unless
た
the
んだ。
market's like saturated, like they've reached the point where they really
み
can't
のりの
grow
おかげで
as,
思い
that
出し
type
た
of
の。
group.
私たちは目の前のお客さんもそうだけど、日本中の人たちに希望を届けたかったんだって。はるか
ちゃん。
だから目指そう、みんなでドームライブができるアイドルを。
That's their new goal. Instead of just, just being idols, now they gotta have a concrete goal.
まあ
Like Leonie going
現実
pro.
問題簡単じゃないけどね。私た
Like
ちは
Leonie going pro. That's the
まだまだ
closest
駆
thing.
け出しアイドルグループの域を出てないし、踏むべきステップはたくさんあるし。
そうね。
Wonderlands, I'm not sure if they have goals in the later story, but not where I'm at.
私たちみんなで頑張り
Because
た
I
い
did
と
get a
思う。
preview of the latest Emu story on EN.
それにアイドルはファンのみんなに希望と夢を届けるものだから、私たちが夢を見てもいいと思うんだ。私たちが
I
夢
think
を叶
where I
え
am
る
in the
姿は
story,
きっとファンのみんなにも希望を与えられる。
I think, where I'm in the story right now, the last one was the Rui story. Where he got what's that called? He got scouted. They were trying to poach him, but he said no. But they're still, working at Phoenix Wonderland for now. Sure, fans.
だから必ずなろう。日本で一番たくさんの人に希望と夢を届けられるアイドルに。
はるかちゃん。
私もファンのみんなの感想を見て、ドームをやれるトップアイドルを目指したいって思った時、まだ早いかもって、夢見すぎかもって思ったんだけど、でもやっぱりどうしても目
She
指
is
したい
ahead
って
of herself, but
諦めたくないって思ったんだ。
it's it's a lofty goal to keep
勇
going
気出
for.
してみんなに話してみてよかった。みんなが一緒にやろうって言ってくれて本当によかった。
みのり、
Yay.
絶対トップアイ
プアイドルになろうね。みんなで一緒に。
So this is like December, I think. Let me check now. I feel like I need some context. This is December, November, the end of November 2023. So roughly 11 months ago. Hey, Director Loaf. Roughly 11 months ago. So, Ian's story is another full year ahead of this. But, this is kind of like... I mean, they were ahead because the three of them were popular before. But now they're kind of like... at Leonie's... Well, I would say, since they already, put on their own show, they're a little bit ahead of Leonie. But it's kind of that step where they decide, that Leonie decided to go pro. They're deciding to go become top idols instead of just, what they were doing before. A surprise request. Let's keep doing... What time is it right now? Let's do one more. I feel like I gotta go toilet, but I think I can fit in one more for now. It is really early. I've barely been streaming for 40 minutes. I forgot to read the synopsis again. Hold on. Let me quit. Let me read the thing. Okay, so Haruka turns them down after they get the, an opportunity to appear on TV, which hasn't happened yet. So the earlier Haruka saying no wasn't really when Haruka, it wasn't the main part of the story. This is kind of just, the logistical stuff before. A surprise request. It's probably coming here though. So Haruka's going to turn down their opportunity. There's probably going to be a reason why. It's probably going to tie into their past.
そこまで行くためにはどんなルートをたどればいいか考えないといけないよね。
So serious.
そうだよね。
Oh, so serious
ホーム
too.
ライブまではまだまだ遠いし、やっぱりライブする場所を少しずつ大きくして、お客さんをちょっとずつ増やしていきながらドームに近づいていくしかないのかな。
その話なんだけど、今の私たちならもう少し大きな会場でライブをやることができるんじゃないかって話していたのよ。
そうそう、例えば渋谷ホールとかね。渋谷ホールってあの渋谷ホールのこと？あそこが埋められるくらいたくさんのお客さんに見てもらえるかもしれないなんてすごいね。
That'd be almost 2.5 times more, I think.
もう2000人の動員が達成できるならもっと上を目指してもいいのかも。
もっと上って夢は大きくってことで1万人規模を目指すなら両国相撲館や野々木体育館があるわね。それと1万5000人規模なら武道館も。武道館！お手紙を送ってくれた人にもいたよね。私たちを武道館で見たいって書いてくれてたお客さん。うん。
私たちがもし武道館でやれたらあの人にも希望を届けられるかもしれない。だから
15,000's a little
私は
far.
目指したいな。ドームライブへの中間目標としてまず武道館でやれるくらいのアイドルを。
Not for their next
1
show.
万5000人か。大きな数字だと思うけどトップアイドルを狙うんならそれくらいやってみせないとね。
でもそうなるとお客さんを今の700人から1万5000人まで増やさないといけないのよね。どうやったらそんなにお客さんを増やせるのかしら。
配信を続けてファンを増やすこともできると思うけど1万5000人のお客さんがライブに来てくれるまでとなると今の登録者数のペースじゃ厳しそうだよね。
それじゃあ
It's nice they've reached the point where
考えた方がいいのかな。
It's
今回
nice.
登録者が増えたのって記事のおかげもあると思うし。
Our fan base should grow as long as we keep doing streams. It must be nice.
それなら選択肢はたくさんあるんじゃない？
Must be nice.
雑誌と
Okay,
か
stop.
ラ
I'll
ジオと
stop.
か。そういうのだったらお仕事の依頼が来てたよね。
確か
I
に
mean, that is kind of
そ
how
れ
it
を受
works.
けてみるのもいいかもしれないわ。
It's the dream, though.
おおむね賛成だけど 受ける仕事はちゃんと相手の会社のこととか調べてからにしたいわね。
So you're talking about the offers they got.
そうだね。結構いろんなメッセージもらってるけど、中にはちょっと怪しそうなのもあったりするし、一旦もらったメッセージをみんなで整理していこう
I
か。
only get sketchy messages. There's no legitimate ones. Well, there's a few.
どんなのが来てるんだろう。全部ちゃんと見れてなかったからドキドキしちゃうな。
私はメールを見てみるから、みのりは SNS の DM をお願い。愛理は配信サイトのコメントを見てくれると嬉しいな。
I mean, the majority of my my quote followers, not here, but on Twitter, the majority of them are people trying to sell me their services for making live 2D models. Honestly, it's very insulting, but it is what it is. Some of them even bother to message you like, "Oh, hey, how are you doing? You want to be friends? Oh, by the way, I sell live 2D models."
アシスタント、なんだかかっこいいわね。
I guess that's one way to do
そう
marketing
ね。
for them.
アシスタントを頼んだわよ、しずく。
Wait, so how are they splitting it up?
じゃあ早速作業していこうか。
Minori's checking. Oh, Haruka's checking emails. Minori's checking DMs. ID's looking comments, and Shizuku is helping whoever. So we didn't get to the one that several dozen minutes, like half an hour.
次の DM はモアモアジャンプ様、初のワンマンライブ開催おめでとうございます。個人でワンマンを開催されている姿に感動いたしました。つきましては皆さんの若いパワーを生かして、ぜひ我が社の毎日飲むだけでマイナス
Super weight loss
30kg
beauty DX.
激痩せビューティーデラックスを宣伝していただきたく。飲むだけでマイナス
Oh no.
30kg？
そんなのを飲み続けたらいつか体がなくなっちゃうんじゃないかしら。
嘘に決まってるでしょそんなの。
体重を減らすには食事の管理と運動は必須だよ。飲むだけで痩せるなんて魔法のような薬はないから。
Yeah, there is.
そうだよ。
There is. What's it
本当
called?
にそんな商品ができたのは
That
すごいなって
what's that?
思ったけど。
What's that? It's not even for weight loss. It's some kind of drug for something else that all these people are taking for weight loss. I forgot what it's called. It's some kind of like drug for, I think, diabetes or something. I don't remember the name. But apparently people just take it for weight loss.
でもここまでメッセージを見てきた感じ、ほとんどがそういう怪しい案件ね。受けるにせよちゃんと依頼元は調べなくちゃ。こういうのって簡単に受けたら悪意ある企業で大変なことになるってよく聞くし。
私たちが騙されるだけならまだいいけど、変な商品の宣伝をしてお客さんを騙すことになってしまったら嫌だものね。
そうね。
Look it up real quick.
大量のメッセージを見るのも大変だっていうのに選別までしなきゃいけないなんて。
Ozempic, that's the one, I think.
こういう作業やってるとマネージャーの存在ってありがたかったんだって身にしみるわ。
I don't know. I remember seeing it in the news, and it was like it's sold out for people who actually need it because people are using it for weight loss. All right, we got the bad ones extra four on top. That's right. They don't have a manager.
でも怪しいのだけじゃなくていいのもちゃんとある
So
し。
what's his name? Kaito. You know, I
前向
mean,
きに次の DM 行ってみよう。
not in the real life, but in Sekai, Kaito is like, oh, I'm the manager. So he kind of helps. He's like the
私も見て
manager
いいかしら。
for for the virtual singers. He also kind of probably helps Momo Jump a little bit technically, but it's still a different world.
私は東京 MX で放送中のアイドル大戦争という番組でプロデューサーをしております
What is it?
びっくりした。
Is it a scam? Or is this the one they're gonna focus
突然
on?
だったから驚いちゃって。
Because, Haruka's gonna shut them down.
あら、もしかして相ハザって
I guess I already knows
愛
about
理ちゃ
it
ん
too.
も知ってる？メッセージにも書いてあったけど、東京 NX で深夜にやってるアイドル
Late
番
at
組だよ
night.
ね。
Sus.
アイドル大戦争って書いてアイドルハザードって読む、通称アイハザ。いろんなアイドルグループの子が交代で MC やってて、ゲストで来る他のグループの子との絡みも見れちゃうから、アイドル好きにはたまらない番組で、最近始まったのに結構話題になってる
We
んだ。
haven't jumped to Haruka's past yet.
そんな番
It's
組
all
のプロデ
been,
ューサーが
logistical
私た
stuff.
ちにメッセージを送ってきたってことは、
もしかしてもしかするって感じだよね。しずくちゃん、メッセージの続きをお願いします。
わかったわ。実は以前配信を拝見させていただいたのですが、今回初めてのワンマンを自分たちの手で成功させたと伺い、大変興味を抱きました。その後動画サイトのアーカイブなども視聴させていただいたのですが、非常に明るく前向きな皆さんの姿に元気をいただき、
Only praise.
皆さんと同じように視聴者の皆様に元気を届けたいをコンセプトにしている当番組にぜひ出演していただきたく、
But Haruka's gonna say
ご連
no.
絡差し上げました。
The three of them seem excited for it though.
本当に出演依頼なんだ。私にも見せてくれる？
ID's probably the most skeptical one. We'll see how it's. I guess it's just Shizuku and
な
Minori
るほ
right
ど
now.
ね。要約すると、その番組の注目のアイドルを特集する5分くらいのワンコーナーに出演してほしいってことみたい。すごいね。テレビに出れるかもしれないなんて。それにテレビならいろんな人に私たちのことを知ってもらえるかもしれないし、すっごくいい機会だよね。
Minori's eyes were very sparkly.
そうね。5分のコーナーとはいえ、今の私たちにとっては渡りに船だと思うわ。
Okay, so we got ID's stamp of approval. Everyone except Haruka so far. Let's see what Haruka's gonna say. Oh, here it comes. She looks a little.
そうだね。 依頼元はそれなりに有名な番組のプロデューサーみたいだし、メッセージの内容も誠実で信頼
So
できる
not
感
a
じで
scam
はあっ
is her
た。
analysis, but
それにこんな大きな案件が来るのはもっと小さな仕事を何個かこなしてからだと思ってたから、みんなの言うように思いがけない
It
大
feels
チ
it's too
ャ
big
ン
for
スだ
them,
よ
maybe.
ね。大チャンスなんだけど、もう少し考えたいな。
え？
どういうこと？
今テレビに出るのが本当にいいことなのかわからなくて。
Oh, music change.
テレビに出れば確かにお客さんは増えると思う。今はネット配信でもたくさんの人に見てもらえるけど、それ以上に影響力があるのがテレビっていう媒体だから。
それなら。
でもその影響力にはデメリットもある。
デメリット？
Demerito.
私たちが伝えたいものが違う形になって広まる可能性があるってこと。もしかしたら面白くするために思ってなかった方向に言葉を切り抜かれちゃうかもしれない。それは番組のためにはなるかもしれないけど、私たちやファンのみんなのためにはならないかもしれない。もちろんテレビ番組が全部
I don't know.
そういう悪意を込めて作られてるわけじゃないし、いいところもたくさんあると思ってるよ。でもテレビに出るっていうのはそういうのを覚悟しないといけないって
She's just saying
こ
they're
とだ
not
から。
ready to deal with all these,
だから
contingencies.
今すぐに判断するのは難しいなと思って。
確かに。
But like, what will make them,
そういうリスクは
be
あるわ
able to be
よ
ready?
ね。
Like, what would they have to do before they're ready?
っていうかあったわ。ちょっとしたツッコミを編集されて 共演した俳優さんの悪口言ってるように見せられちゃったこと。本当？大丈夫だったの？まあ放送された直後はちょっと燃えたわね。それに今でもその俳優さんのファンの一部からその話を持ち出されることはあるけど、でもファンの子たちが愛理はそういうこと言う子じゃないって言ってくれたから大ごとにはならなかったし大丈夫だったわ。よ
かった。
Hoping this episode ends soon.
まあ
I
そん
really
な
have
こ
to
と
use
は
the
あったけ
toilet.
どそれでも私はメリッ
If
トの
this drags
方
on
が
any
大き
longer, I
いと
might have
思
to
うか
stop
ら
right here.
テレビに出れるなら出た方がいいと思ってるけどね。
そっか、そういう経験してる愛理でもそう思うんだ。
Okay, so, Aidi's traumatized, but she's still okay for it. But Haruka is not. We'll have to see what's up.
チャイムだ。
That's right, they never go to school. They just come to school to dance on the rooftops.
まだ話の途中だけど仕方ないわね。
Yeah, like I feel like definitely Leonid, I think, is the one that the group that spends the most time at school, like doing school stuff. Everyone else
こ
is
の
like
話は
they
日を
don't
改
go
め
to
ること
school,
にして
even though they're
それぞれ
even though they're high
冷静
school
に考え
students.
てみましょうか。
ごめんね、みんなはやる気だったのに水を差すようなことを言って。
水を差すだなんてとんでもないわ。はるかちゃんのおかげでそういう考えもあるんだって気づけたもの。話してくれてありがとう。
しずく、
しずくちゃんの言う通りだよ。それにやっぱりこういうのは全員が納得して決めないとダメだと思うんだ。だってモアモアジャンプはみんなで一つだから。そういうことだから、はるかは変に遠慮しないで、これからも言いたいことは言っていいんだ
I
から
know
ね。
we're gonna go back to the past for Haruka's past, but we'll see if it's, a legitimate concern or if it's some kind of trauma holding her back.
もう
Maybe.
一度ゆっくり考えてみるね。
Okay, I really gotta go toilet. Bye, guys. I'm back. That was probably longer than a usual break, but thank you guys for waiting. Feel better now though. Oh my god. I don't know what I ate. I made, what did I make today? I made satay, broccoli, quote, beef. Hydrate, I do kind of need it. Dehydrate after the toilet. Thank you. But, you know, a stretch at this time. Well, at least we didn't get started with the story yet. Okay. Alright, headphones off. Yeah. Oh my god, I heard my shoulder pop. My shoulder pop, my back pop, my neck pop, my hips popping, my knees popping. I'm like, I never need a stretch, but right after a stretch, it's always nice. But thank you, Sana. Okay. So far it's all logistical stuff, basically. Nothing too big, other than Minori, you know, having big dreams. And then Haruka having doubts about this opportunity. Whether we're probably gonna find out about the past and why she thinks that way, you know. I already had a bad experience before. But she's all right with it. But Haruka isn't. So she said she's gonna think about it, sleep on it. How to present my feelings. So they haven't been to Sekai yet. So I think this is the first time they go to Sekai. You know, I don't know if at this point Kaito said he's the manager for the virtual singers yet.
Today's 入浴剤、すごくいい香りだったな。テレビ出演をどうするか湯船の中でもたくさん考えたけど答えは出なかった。みんなは私の考えに分かるって言ってくれたけど、それでも出演には前向きみたいだった。
Couldn't reach a decision. Okay. Sorry. Just trying to make sure my lurking thing is working.
っていうか、あったわ。ちょっとしたツッコミを編集されて、共演した俳優さんの悪口言ってるように見せられちゃったこと。
Okay, that's what I already talked about earlier.
やっぱりそういうことはあるんだよね。将来ドームでやることを考えたらお客さんをたくさん呼ぶ必要があるし、そのためにもテレビに出た方がいいとは私も思ってるけど、私たち自身だったり私たちが伝えたい思いを歪められる可能性はゼロじゃない。それに
記事にするにはなかなか引きのある内容よね。ちょっと話は盛り気味だったけど。
実際
You still have the exact same concern though.
少し違和感のある内容になってたりした。もちろんそれってこの先私たちが活動を広げていくなら避けられるものじゃないけど、私たちは一度アイドルグループを脱退して個人で活動してるっていう背景があるから、そこを面白おかしく扱われる可能性は高い。それでそんな私たちがテレビで流れたら、
Just very worried overall.
今まで私たちを応援してきてくれた人は悲しむかもしれない。
He's just like paralyzed by fear, but not a specific incident yet.
テレビに出た私たちを好きになってくれる人たちもいるかもしれないけど、
It's just like overthinking.
今のファンの人たちを悲しませてまで、ありのままの私たちを曲げられるリスクを冒してまでテレビに出る必要ってあるのかな。でも
すごいね。テレビに出れるかもしれないなんて。
私もぜひやってみたいわ。
それでも私はメリットの方が大きいと思うから、テレビに出れるなら出た方がいいと思ってるけどね。
やっぱり私の考えすぎなのかな。
At least she knows.
アスランの時にもテレビの仕事はやってたけど、楽しかったことの方が多いし、
Or maybe we're gonna get to
それに
why she's
みん
over.
なが前向きなんだか
It's
ら
gotta be some kind of
試しに一
experience.
回やっ
That's
て
why
み
we're
て
going
も。
back to Baby Haruka.
やっぱりそれじゃダメだ。成功しても失敗してもきっと私の中でわだかまりが残る。みんなも私が納得しないと意味がないって言ってくれてた。だからちゃんと自分の中で答えを出さなくちゃ。でも一人で考えてても仕方ないよね。誰かに客観的な意見を聞けたら。あ、そうだ。
To the Sekai. I do think, I think the earlier stories was
みんなちょっといいかな。
it was more Vocaloids giving them advice. But I do feel like in the more recent stories, they either solve things on their own, or with their friends.
自分だけじゃ答えが出なくて、みんなに相談
And
に
the
乗ってほ
Vocaloids
しい
just
ことがあるん
they
だ。
just kind of like to appear in hologram and kind of like see what's up, as opposed to
「実は
kind of like giving them advice. Like I remember very clearly the
はるかちゃんたちドームライ
the
ブを
first
目指
event
すことになった
story
んだね。
where Luca was giving advice
素敵な
to
夢だ
Saki,
ね。みんな
and
の
then a
これ
lot
か
of
ら
them
の
were like
活動
that.
がますます楽しみになってきたよ。でも、その前に悩みを解決しないとね。
I think all of them are here.
そうですね。
I'm not sure if all of them have talked yet.
テレ
Oh,
ビ
here
出
it comes now.
演
Here's the
を
rest.
どうするかだったよね。はるかちゃんはテレビに出ることで自分たちのイメージや届けたい思いが違う形になってみんなを悲しませちゃうかもしれないって思ってるのよね。
うん。番組を面白くするためにある程度編集されるのはしょうがないし、私も見やすい編集の番組はすごく好きなんだけど、私たちが伝えたいことが違う意味になったり、みんなが嫌な子に見えるような編集になったら、ファンのみんなも悲しむと思って。
Kind of saying like being on those
でも
fluffy TV shows is
私が考えてることって本当に
against
そう
different
な
from
る
her
って決ま
brand,
ってるわけじゃないでしょ。だったら
different
受け
from
るか
their
わからな
brand.
いことで悩んでテレビに出ないっていうの
Well,
も
she's trying to work
違
through
う
her
ような
problems,
気がして
or
るん
work
だ。
through why she's feeling
結
this
局
way.
私には今の事務所とか守ってくれる人がいない状況でテレビに出る覚悟が
That's
足
a-
り
that's
てないっ
valid
てこと
too.
なのかな。
そんなことはないと思うな。それに、はるかちゃんはファンのみんなのことをとっても大切に思ってるんだね。
そうですね。私たちはいつもファンのみんなに希望を届けられるようにって頑張ってるけど、みんなからもたくさん希望をもらってるから。
こんなにファン思いのアイドルを応援できて、モアモアジャンプのファンは幸せね。
そんな。
照れなくだっていいじゃない。私もファンとして、はるかちゃんのことがもっともっと好きになっちゃったわ。
もうからかわないでよ。
Such thoughtful idols.
でもね、そんなはるかちゃんだから、私はファンとして安心してって言ってあげたいわ。
どういうこと？
私ははるかちゃんたちのことをよく知ってるわ。はるかちゃんたちが届けたい気持ちも、はるかちゃんたちからもらえる希望の温かさも、そしてそれは私にとってとても大切なものだから。テレビで何を見せられたってみんなを思う気持ちは簡単に変わらないと思うの。 だって私は、ずっとモアモアジャンプのファンでいる私は、本当のみんなを知ってるわ。
My left hand's still really hurting.
っていうか、
I
あ
don't
っ
know
た
if it's
わ。
getting any better.
ちょっとしたツッコミを編集されて、共演した俳優さんの悪口言ってるように見せられちゃったこと。大丈夫だったの？まあ、放送された直後はちょっと燃えたわね。それに、今でもその俳優さんのファンの一部からその話を持ち出されることはあるけど、でもファンの子たちが愛理はそういうこと言う子じゃないって言ってくれたから大ごとにはならなかったし、大丈夫だったわ。
だから、きっと大丈夫だと思うの。どんな番組になったとしても、きっと私は、はるかちゃんたちに失望したり、悲しんだりなんかしない。それに、
Oh, here's a card. Is this a Mako card?
私はそれより、もっとたくさんの人に、私の大好きなモアモアジャンプを知ってもらいたいと思うわ。
Not the Haruka card, because the Haruka card is the baby one.
私がもらった希望を、その温かさを、他の人にも届けてあげてほしいって。きっと、みんながカメラを通して届ける希望は、いつものみんなと変わらないはずだから。ね？
メイコ。
そうだね。何があったとしても、本当のみんなはいつものみんなだもんね。届けたい思いが変わらないなら、きっと大丈夫。
I was gonna
みんなに
put
伝
on
わ
my
ると思う
compression
な。
glove.
ええ。それに、やっぱりファンのみんなは、
At least my
み
left
んな
hand.
がテレビに出て、いろんな人に知ってもらうことを、純粋に楽しみにしていると思うもの。
確かにそうだね。手紙を送ってくれた人も喜んでくれるかも。ありがとう。なんか勇気が持てた気がする。
最終的に答えを出すのははるかちゃんたちだから、ゆっくり考えていいと思うわ。それに、こういう時は、自分の思いと向き合ってみるのもいいかもしれないわね。
自分の思いと？
ワンマンライブが成功して、とっても素敵な目標ができて、今、みんなが大きな節目を迎えてると思うの。そんな時は、忙しくて、大切なものを見失っちゃいがちだから。どうしてアイドルになりたいと思ったのかとか、その時感じたこととか、この機会に、もう一度振り返ってみるのもいいんじゃないかなと思って。
Yeah, I guess with a lot of stuff happening, maybe they
確かに
lost
そう
sight
だ
of what
ね。
they're trying to do. But they
ありが
don't.
とう。
I think they just
ちゃんと
mentioned it
考えて
pretty
みる。
recently.
ふふ
They they want to be idols who deliver hope. That or it was just me talking about Minori, and they didn't actually mention it here.
楽しみにしてるわね。
That's it. Okay, we're halfway through, and we still haven't seen Baby Haruka yet. So it's gonna be pretty short in the past, it seems like. And Idol's roots, Haruka and Meiko only. I guess I need to also kind of take a step back and, look at my channel as well as, what I'm doing. Though I still feel like I kind of remember, but I've definitely changed from when I first started streaming.
もう一度振り返ってみるのもいいんじゃないかな
Or even
と
a
思
year
って。
ago. A year ago, everything was so positive, and I've been so down the last half a year and more. I think.
私はたくさんの人に希望を届けたいって思ってる。
But it's not like them where they're suffering from
私たちを
success.
応援してくれたお
I'm
客さん
suffering
のため
from,
にも、
even greater
これ
failure
から出会
than
う
before.
たくさんの人のためにも、自分がどうしてアイドルになりたかったのか、これからどんなアイドルになりたいのか、ちゃんと考えよう。
yeah, when I do have time, I've been trying to look at my notes. I used to take a lot of notes.
私がアイドルになっ
I
た
used to
理
take
由
a
は
lot of notes about being, streaming and VTuber stuff. About, when I first started the channel, as well as like the
そ
first.
してその
Oh
と
my
びきり
god!
の笑顔でお姫様はたくさんの人に愛と勇気を届けた
So
のでした。
cute. Wait, how does normal Haruka? Her hair is curling up a little bit. That's cute. Baby! What's she wearing though? This is like not her idol outfit. We'll see. But I was saying, yeah, I used to take so many notes. I used to take notes after every single stream. That'd be very introspective, but I don't think I've taken any notes in the past, 6 months or more. I really need to get back to it, but I'm in quite a slump, which, I've mentioned many times during the stream. And so the princess was able to use her beautiful smile to spread love and courage.
ちょっとちっちゃい子向けだっ
It's
た
a
けど
book. Okay.
面白い本だったな。お姫様が明るくていろんな問題を解決してって。
Baby Haruka.
明日貸してくれた先生にお礼言わなくちゃ。
Did they say how old she is? Did I miss it? I hope I didn't miss it. It's definitely not middle
どう
school.
したの？
100 on the test. This is probably pre-idol, maybe. Yudetama, not Gudetama.
ありがとう。
The scene changes, where they say, 10 years ago. It's not usually in the log. Yeah, it would be right between here. But nothing.
本当に嬉しいんだけど。
Yeah, those if you blink, you miss it. I mean, especially if you play on auto. If you manually click, it's fine. I might have missed it. We can check it later, maybe. Wait, hold on. If it only were easier to make you smile, Haruka. You just said a few years earlier? Okay. But she's definitely younger than Minori was during the Dreamplay story. Dear Me from back then. I mean, they're titled quite similar. That one's like Dear Me from back then. This one is The Dream of That Day. Beyond the Dream of That Day. So it's all like, kind of has similar vibes. But anyways, she says, oh, thanks. So she's also a very gloomy child. If only it were easier to make you smile, Haruka. I'm happy. I couldn't be happier. And make sure to tell Grandma you love her. So she's not a very
あ
happy
りがとう
child.
お母さん。
I guess, Haruka's never been like super happy though. She's always, the prim and proper idol.
"そうなんだ。じゃあ行きたいな。
Kind of like Shiho, I think. Man, I don't know who else they had as a baby that was like really
ありがとう。
like not super
ま
energetic.
たお母さんに悲しそうな顔させちゃったな。おばあちゃんに筆箱もらえたのも嬉しいし、ゆでたま
But
ちゃ
she
んの
doesn't
ショー
smile.
も楽し
She
み
says
な
she's
の
happy.
に、なんで普通の子みたいに笑えないのかな。そして
Is it like a medical
そ
condition
の
maybe?
とびきりの笑顔でお姫様はたくさんの人に愛と勇気を届けたのでした。笑顔の練習してみようかな。
Weekend. So I'm assuming this is pre-idol Haruka. Shaking hands with Yudetama, who may or may not be an idol.
楽しかった。
He was really cute. I don't know what it's supposed to be.
人がいっぱいで。
Is it like a
ちょっ
mascot
と
or is it?
疲れたかも。
We'll find out. Hey, very true. I don't think we've seen this background before. This is like a indoor mall somewhere. I don't know why they don't like to give like concrete dates when they go back in the past. But for the longest time, I thought, you know, Rad Weekend happened when they were like 10, but it happened when they were like, it only happened when they were like 13 or 14, I think. It was only 3 years ago. I would have sworn it was like 10 years ago.
さっきよりももっといっぱいいるかも。あ、うん。こんなに人がいると押されて流されちゃいそう。手をつないでた方がいいかも。
I'm trying to remember who else we've seen as a baby so far. Heidi, Shizuku. I think it's Shiho.
ごめんなさい。
Shiho. Probably Shiho.
どうしよう。
Shiho's kind of, you know,
お母さんたちと
stoic.
はぐれちゃった。お母さんたちが行こうって言ってたとこも行ってみたけど、人がいっぱいで全然見つからなかったし。あ、どうしよう。このままずっと会えなかったら、ここで一人ぼっちになったら。なんだろう、このお姉さん。すごく可愛い服を着てる。なんだか、お姫様みたい。
Bad parents. I don't think we've ever met Haruka's parents.
あ、私、
Maybe in a side story, but not one that I've done so far. You have a manager, someone famous probably, young lady.
あの、
She's going on stage. Is she an idol maybe? Doesn't have a name though.
ステージ？
This is probably pre-idol Haruka.
あの上に、どうして？
Just like that. Is it over? Okay, I'm gonna skip through this one real quick.
どうしてや
私は今まで自分がどうしてアイドルにな
Is it just a few years ago?
私が
Here it comes.
アイドルになった理由は
It's just a few years ago. Okay. I would say that is definitely more than a few. Technically, a few is supposed to be 2 to 3. So, you know, Haruka is not 13 there, obviously. Anyways, the Princess of Smiles. Here we go. Haruka only. Shopping mall.
私
Special invitation.
最前列ご招待
But I guess Yeah, like 7 years old. That would be, technically... Also, Haruka's technically a little bit older as well. I think it's actually canon age that she was 16 in year 1 already. So, she would be... That would be, 8 or 9 years ago. That's more than a few. But, Haruka, this one, she's very... kind of shy. Very gloomy. Doesn't know how to smile. But, Haruka's not really known for... I mean... in the Idol Shinetai, it's QT Sumairo Haruka, but Haruka is not, she's not the energetic, passionate one. So her character change will only be a little bit. She'll be more professional, which she seems very prim and proper already. But she'll learn to smile, I guess. Young lady, they're having idol concert, blah, 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 blah. Okay, just some stuff. Dash, dash, dash. Pretty good singer. So she's not like Mafuyu. She likes things, she's happy, but she doesn't smile. At least visibly is what it feels like. She seems a little bit shy.
そしてそのとびきりの笑顔でお姫様はたくさんの人に愛と勇気を届けたのでした。
She's not like parents go maybe. She's not gonna be like it's not gonna be like Minori though, So like when Minori saw, Minori is like being super depressed at home. But when she saw Haru, on TV, she was like, usually like her eyes widened and like, suddenly, fell in love. But this one is kind of like, she's still kind of unsure. Which kind of fits Haruka, Haruka's not very easily excitable like Minori.
手を叩いてる。あれに合わせたらいいのかな。あ、笑ってくれた。
I don't think they've ever talked about Haruka's parents. That's her, right?
特別なお客さんってことかな。
That's me. I wonder if she's gonna have a name.
でも私やり方わかんない。
Seems pretty important to not have a name. Yeah, she's kind of like Minori though. Very sad child. So she's technically, she says she's not sad. She just doesn't smile. But Minori is literally sad. After you turn, tilt your head slightly. Strike a cute pose. Wink.
ちょん。
Girlfriend. She's so cute. Boyfriend. Yeah, she really knows how to draw you in. Oh, sorry. No, wrong screen.
さんが歌い出した。さっきみたいに手を叩いたら喜んでくれるかな。あ、よかった。
Nah, smile. Slight smile. We missed it.
さっきからずっとここの奥がポカポカしてて弾けちゃいそうな、そんな感じがする。音楽と私の踊りがぴったり合ってる。なんか
Yeah.
いいな。
Slight smile again. Right there. She seems more confused than anything.
みんなが私の踊りを見て笑ってくれてる。
If only it were easier to make you smile, Haruka.
いつもお母さんに悲しそうな顔をさせてばっかりだったのに、私が知らないおばあさんやお兄さんやお姉さんを笑顔にしてる。嬉しいな。
Ah, real smile.
みんなが
There we
笑
go.
ってくれてあったかい気持ち、さっき感じてた不思議な気持ちがいっぱいになって溢れてくる。なんか
Oh, can we get the card? Oh my god. She doesn't look anything like that Haruka at all. This Haruka is so much cuter. No, this one's so much better than the live 2D. I guess we know now she's on the stage now. That makes sense. So this is still pre-idol, pre-idol Haruka. This is like the first time she smiled, kind of. What a beautiful smile. Almost as bright as the sun, like Minori. Ah, it's shining!
今私笑ってる？でもそうかも。だってお姉さんもみんなもキラキラしてすごく楽しい。
Cute. But that's all we're gonna get. But where are the parents? That's the other question.
お姉さん、私ちゃんと踊れてたよね。みんな私を見て笑ってくれてたもんね。よかった。 希望？
Oh, here. That's the Minori Haruka line. I wish we could hear it in Japanese. Your smile gave me so much hope. Kibo, hope. Hope to believe in a better tomorrow. This is like where Haruka got her catchphrase from, which is also where Minori got it from, because Minori got it from Haruka. Watching you fill me with so much hope, Haruka. You made me think, I can't let her hog all the glory. I've got to keep trying my best tomorrow.
私を見て。
That's right. So in my eyes, you're already an idol who's able to spread hope to others.
笑顔で希望をあげるのがアイドルなの？
That's an idol's most important job. This is like where, she got her idol spirit from. This young lady who's not even going to be named. More and more. She's like saying Minori's line right here. The birth of Haruka. And we still haven't found the parents yet. Very negligent parents. Still just Haruka, still in the past. We might jump back soon though. Shopping mall. Okay. Few years ago, in quotes. Turn off auto just quick. Thanks for dancing. It's the end, I think. I wonder if she's gonna have a name reveal. This is technically idol, you know, Haruka's inspiration to be an idol. Kind of important. Like you know, Nene's inspiration to be, you know, a singer. You know, there was like a whole story around her. This one we have an unnamed, unvoiced, unmodeled, you know, character. Then to cap things off. Oh, the parents are here. Mother. She's like, who is this? This is not my daughter. She's smiling. Glad to see you fallen in love performing on stage. So, keep seeing dancing. Don't ever lose. I can't believe she's gonna be, you know, unnamed. So when you're all... Oh, there's another sentence. When you're all grown up, having blah, 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 blah. I'll be there to see you. But she doesn't even have a name. This is almost like a weird turn of events. You know, I felt like the half a year story before this one, they were like doubling down on live 2D models. Like even the sidest, the most filler of side characters got a live 2D model. And this is someone pretty important. Doesn't have live 2D model or voice. So I don't know if they're having funding issues or something. The person Haruka is talking to as a designer in the... Oh, that's cool. Technically, have I seen the Neo 2D? I don't know if I have. I always play with 3D when there's an option. Oh, the manager too. So many people smile just by seeing it. So I don't think I've ever heard Ivy or Shizuku say this line. It's always Haruka or Minori. This is the beginning. I wish we knew how old she was though. This is the beginning. With unnamed One-san idol, and at an unspecified age. Eyes sparkling, I saw that.
私いつか絶対お姉さんみたいなアイドルになる。
Nope, back to the present.
懐かしいな。
So Haruka's, this is all.
今でも鮮明に思い出せる。
So like the first 4 chapters was logistical stuff, and then the end of the 4th to the 5th chapter, Haruka's like digging in her past, and then 3 chapters of her past.
ふわふわの可愛い衣装がお姉さんが動くたびに
We're trying to see how it's tied into her being scared to go on TV again, or scared for more jumps to go on TV.
歌って踊るお姉さんの笑顔がキラキラで、心の中に小さな明かりが灯っていく感じがして、それまでよくわからなかった希望っていうものの形が初めてわかった。これから先、私がお客さんに届けたいのは、あの日に私が感じた明日を頑張る希望。それだけは絶対に変わらない。これまでもこれからも。お母さん？
The mom's still around. We rarely see Haruka's parents. I don't think ever. This might be the first time.
私に見せたいもの？勇敢？もしかして私たちのワンマンのことが小さな記事になってるとか？いや、でもまださすがに全国紙までには。
Nationwide reach. Big deal. Let's see what it is. It's that lady with no name.
見せて。
It's always just gonna be young lady.
あの人だ。服も髪型も変わってるけど、この笑い方は絶対に。
I sparkle. I saw it.
引退した元アイドル、舞台を降りてもなお人々に希望を届け続ける。
She's retired now.
アイドルを引退後、地方ラジオ局のアナウンサーとなった彼
Radio
女は
personality?
その活躍の場を
Might as well be a streamer. Her activities? Oh no, I'm streamer. You're confined to a cramped studio. Not even cramped studio, like a cramped bedroom.
介護老人福祉施設や幼稚園、温泉施設など、その華やかな経歴を生かしてステージに立ち、地域に密着
That's
した
about right
活動を
for
続け、
for an idol. I don't know. 25's I don't know actually. But I think it's difficult past 30. That's when you become a VTuber. That's why people become VTubers. I mean, that's why a lot of people become VTubers. You know, I always say there's no. It's not right to say there's a wrong reason to become a VTuber, but you know, definitely some people that just become VTuber on a whim. Like they don't think about it. It doesn't suit them. It's just like, oh, okay, why not? Let's see. Okay, between retirement homes, kindergarten, hospital, blah, blah, blah. The stand on stages all over her
花が咲
region.
いたような笑顔と歌声で、多くの人々に勇気と
Dazzling
希望を
smile
与
and
え
beautiful
続けている。
voice.
あの人がアイドルを辞めちゃってからどうしてるのか全然わからなかったけど、そうだったんだ。今でも
He's
ずっと
crying. Don't cry,
あの
Haruka-chan.
頃みたいにたくさんの人に希望を届けてたんだ。
We don't actually know what she's doing, but spreading hope and inspire courage was her dazzling smile and beautiful voice. Public appearances and radio. Wait, why did they talk about the cramped studio though? So it's a cramped studio plus more, is what they're saying.
本当にあの人らしいな。ありがとうお母さん。知れてよかったよ。 この記事のおかげで私はまたお姉さんから希望をもらうことが。この記事のおかげ。そっか、この記事のおかげで今私。
So back to the same issue. Why she didn't want Momo Jump to show up on the station or the
悩んでたことが解決した
TV
の。
show.
明日みんなに話さないと。
What's the answer? Episode 8.
また背中を押してもらっちゃいましたね。やっぱりあなたは私にとってずっと憧れの人です。
I don't know why they didn't give her a name. They didn't even need a model. Use a name. Like they gave Nene's idol a name. It's like before, like Kotaro, you know, from VBS. He didn't have a name. He was just a musician who sabotaged Kohane. He had a model too. He didn't even have a name. All right. For the ones who haven't seen yet, all More Jump, no more virtual singers. I don't think the virtual singers really played a part this time. I mean, Miku kind of, cheered her up a little bit, but, she, Haruka kind of figured it out on her own. So, it all kind of happened in the span of 2 days. They talked about it, and Haruka was like, I need some time to think about it. And she's thought about it. And we gotta peek at the origin of Haruka the idol, which I did enjoy. The next day, okay. Rooftop.
さてと、みんな一晩冷静に考えたと思うし、
Oh, it's not even 2 days, 1 day
改
basically.
めてテレビ出演に対しての考えを聞いてもいいかしら。そうだね。それじゃあ、誰から
I thought it
話
would
す？
be something traumatic, but it seems like
私
no.
から話してもいい
It's
か
more
な。
inspirational. Because, Ivy was like, oh, they misconstrued my
Yeah,
words,
お願いするわ。
but my fans stood up for me.
わかった。担当直入に
So I
言
thought they
う
were
ね。
going to go to the point like, we need more
私は
fans, so that people don't, don't like trample all over us or something.
みんなとテレビに出たいと思った。
They're all on board now. Eh?
はるかがそう言うなんて正直意外だったわ。どうしてそう思ったの？
それがね、実は
She's going to talk about the article, I guess.
まあ、はるかちゃんの憧れの人が新聞の記事に？
アイドルを引退してからどこで何をしてるのかもわからなかったんだけど、新聞の記事が教えてくれたんだ。お姉さんがアイドルを辞めてもたくさんの人に希望を届けてるってこと。私はそれにすごく勇気をもらえた。はるかちゃん。だから私思ったんだ。メディアって予想外の切り取られ方をすることもあるし、影響力もあるから怖いけど、怖いくらいの力だからこそ私たちの届けたい希望を私たちがまだ出会ってないたくさんの人たちにも届けてくれるかもしれない。この新聞記事が
So it wasn't
私
like
に届けてくれたみたいに。
a tactical decision. It was just, now she feels hopeful again.
そうよね。私も今日似たようなことを言おうと思ってたの。例えばこの世界の中には自分が希望を必要としていることに気づいてない人がいると思うのよね。
希望を必要としていることに気づいていない人。
ええ、本当に落ち込んでる人なんて自分のことに精一杯でアイドルを追いかけることなんてできないんじゃないかしら。でもそういう人たちと私たちを引き合わせてくれるのがテレビっていうメディアだと思うの。たまたま新聞記事を見て憧れの人の活躍を知って勇気をもらえたはるかみたいに、ふとした瞬間にテレビを通じて私たちに出会っ
I
て
think
く
they're
れた
just
人に
gonna...
希望を届けられたら最高じゃない？
They're just not going to address Haruka's
それすっごく
issues or not issues. Her concern.
そ
I
うで
mean,
しょ
Haruka doesn't even have the concern now. She's just full of
それに
hope.
やっぱり
So
私
she's
たちの
going
ファン
full steam
は
ahead.
私たちがテレビっていういろんな人の目に触れやすいものに出ることを喜んでくれると思うのよね。だか
I
ら
didn't realize
私
Haruka
も
was
テ
in
レ
a
ビ出
slump.
演
You
に
know,
は
right
賛
after
成
the
なんだ
first
けど
show, everything seemed fine.
他に何か意見はあるかしら。
私は正直はるかちゃんや愛理ちゃんの話聞いたら全然ちゃんと考えられてなかったなって思ったんだけど、私もテレビに出たいなって思った。今まで私たちって配信活動がメインだったけど、そればっかりじゃ私たちを見たいと思って見に来てくれるお客さんにしか届かないんじゃないかなって。私もテレビに映ってたはるかちゃんを見て希望をもらったから。
みのり、
Minori's thinking tactically. She's like, we're only reaching online people. We need to reach everyone.
最後になっちゃったけど、雫はどうなの？
私
And
は
Ivy was like, you know, I got burned, but it might
さ
not
っきま
happen
で
again.
決めきれていなくてずっと悩んでいたの。
What's Shizuka gonna say? Haruka was like,
テレビに
oh,
は
I'm
出
just,
た
I
いけ
don't know
ど
what's wrong. Oh, now I'm
昨
full
日
of
はる
hope.
かちゃんの言ってたこと
Here,
も
Shizuku.
わかるなって。私もみんなの印象がねじ曲げられちゃったら嫌だから。
So Haruka's doubts reached Shizuku.
雫。
Shizuku.
でも今みんなから話を聞いてきっと大丈夫だなって思ったわ。
Now Haruka says, it's gonna be fine. So Shizuka's gonna be like, it's gonna be fine.
だってみんなはたくさんの人に希望を届けたいって目標をちゃんと持っていて、そのためにいろいろ考えてるでしょ。
Minori's really
その
smart,
気
you
持ち
know?
は
I feel like
こ
she's
の
the
先も
smartest
変
one
わ
of
ら
the
ないと
group.
思うの。
Am I biased?
だからもしも私たちが伝えたいことが思った通りの形で伝わらなかったとしても、諦めずに何度も伝えていきましょう。そうしたら時間がかかっても必ず届くと思うから。
I didn't really catch what Mako said. I mean, I catched it, but it didn't really register in my head. Totally forgot what she said already.
なんだか嬉しいわ。姉ちゃんってことははるかちゃん世界に行ってたの？
They always go in secret.
ちょっと今回のこと悩んじゃって相談したかったから。
はるからしいわね。
大事なことだからね。それにちゃんと考えたおかげでみんなと同じ決意ができてよかった。これでちゃんとテレビ出演に舵を切れるね。
TV appearance! Yay! Pachi, 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 pachi. I don't know which more jump events
そうだ
next.
ね。これから私たちテレビ出演するんだ。緊張してきちゃったよ。私ちゃんとできるかな。また噛んじゃったりしないよね。
っていうか緊張するの早すぎるでしょ。まだ連絡も返してないんだから。
それなんだけど今日私の方から返しておくよ。結局テレビに出るって結論になったのに私のせいでみんなを遠回りさせちゃったしね。
もう言ったでしょ。そんなの気にすることじゃないって。これは必要な議論で必要な時間だったわ。
そうだね。
ま、でもやってくれるって言うならメッセージに関してはお任せしちゃおうかしら。はるかはそういうの得意そうだしね。
確かに私そういうビジネスとかの文章って上手に書ける自信ないし、はるかちゃんお願いします。私もあんまりやったことがなくて申し訳ないけれどよろしくね、はるかちゃん。
任せて。
Haruka is the, you know, he's very prim and proper. That's the only way I
こ
can
のメッセー
describe
ジへ
it.
の返信できっとモアモアジャンプのこれからが大きく動く。でも もう大丈夫。
Because she has hope
私たちは
in her
目
heart.
の前の人たちだけじゃなくて、まだ出会っていない人たちにも希望を届けられるアイドルになる。
Jump. Different song.
これはそのために必要な一歩だから。みんな
This is the tech. You don't even realize it. This is the birth of cutie Sumairu
どう
Haruka.
したの？
I was like, why is this cutie smile?
頑張ろうね。
Kind of makes
これからも
sense. After technically over 2 years. They're all like, huh? Cutie Sumairu Haruka. Baby Haruka is definitely really cute. TV studio. Is it happening already? Or no, this is before. Oh, sir, hello. Producer. Oh, is this drama? Are they gonna try to make them look bad? I think I've seen this background, so I've definitely gotten like a slight preview of this one. I'm gonna use Symphonia. They're like, make them look bad. I'll pay you this so much, blah, 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 blah. Oh, no, maybe they're gonna get an early slot. This is probably the Cheerful Days one, where it's gonna lead up to, yeah, I knew it. Because the next one, I think the next story is Shizuku one. So it's gonna clash with the mean girl from last time who didn't have a model then, but she has a model now, I think. I knew it. Drama. Coming up soon. Oh my god, it said skip. I didn't skip anything. I didn't skip. You guys saw I didn't skip anything. Whatever. I mean, there's no gems to be had. That's fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the next more jump is not this one. This is filler. This, you know what? I'm kind of disappointed that this was never a hairstyle for Shizuku. If this was a hairstyle for Shizuku, I would totally go for this card. So beautiful. I think like the newest one here. It's not really a ponytail. It's like a... What is that? Oh, hold on. I don't know what's new. Something new. Nothing blows up. I think yesterday there was new covers and 2D MV as well. I know Imperial Girl just got added. So, you know, next time I'm doing Imperial Girl for 3 hours, we'll have a music video. And then the other Night Court song, DCSF. I don't actually know what it's not that in Japanese. It's something else. Okay, let's see what's new. No idea. No idea. What were we looking at first? The card, right? I think it was the Shizuku card here. Yeah. Like this one, it comes with a hairstyle, I believe. But I think it does. Like this one right here. Right? Oops. No, it won't show. You have to go to the thing. But this one's not a full ponytail, so I don't like it. If they had the Kyudo one, you know, the archery one, I would love that one so much. I would totally get it. But they don't, unfortunately. Okay, let's check out the float planner. Where is it? Here we go. Float planner, and then we'll check out the live show. I could have sworn someone told me this was ID. They probably told me Parasol-Cider was. This is a Haruka focus, though. I don't know what's the other Haruka focus song. because ID is right at the start. Minori. Minori is like the mechanic. I think ID is the pilot. And then Haruka's the flight attendant. I don't know what Shizuku is. Maybe also a flight attendant. No, I mean, I guess we could. What's Shizuku's also like a flight attendant. I guess we can. If we're trying to look for, you know, her idol. Actually, Haruka has an earpiece too. I don't know if she's a flight attendant. Minori's obviously like a mechanic or something. It could be. Because Haruka doesn't have any, so like Haruka's just a flight attendant. But like Shizuku and ID are like, you know, maybe like pilots or something. Like ID is more obvious. Okay, let's check out Neo too. Well, let's check it out afterwards. That's additional content. You love the More Jump static image movie, indeed. You know, personally, I really like the 3D music videos, honestly. I've always admired you. Now we know. Yeah, so I don't know. I know some people play. Actually, you know what? I think most people, when they play nothing, right? They play on light. So no 2D, no 3D, no original music video. For me, I take the full 3D priority, so it's 3D, then 2D, and I don't watch any original ones. The art style? This one was cute, I like it. I like it with the chibis. There are, I mean, there are actually quite a few More Jump 2D ones that I really dislike. Because the art's really weird. I think like for More Jump More and Love Trial maybe? Or the
素直な気持ちだろうけど、テレビで他のグループの名前を出すのは相手側に迷惑がかかっちゃうこともあるし、あんまり良くないわ。
Yeah, that one's nice. Some of the art I definitely
今
don't
の質
like.
問に答えるなら、はるかの曲ですくらいにしておきなさい。そっか、確かにテレビで喋るのって難しいね。
Yeah, I'm having performance issues too. So I think, you know, if I'm really going for more full combos, I might have to downgrade to no music videos.
結構悩むよね。でも言っちゃいけないことだけ気をつければ対応できるようになると思うから大丈夫だよ。
そうね。私も慣れてきてからは最初の頃よりは上手に対応できるようになったもの。そうなんだ。じゃあ慣れるまで練習しなくちゃね。次の質問をお願いします。
Also, being so used to looking at the new Year 2 More Jump outfits, I really like the new ones a lot more than these old ones.
テレビ出演する時の練習してたんだ。
私たちが出るのは5分くらいのコーナーなんだけど、いろんな質問されそうだなと思って。そうなんだ。
ちゃんと対策してるなんてすごいね。でもそれなら私たちは聞かないでおこうかな。
どうして？
だって、みんなが活躍しているところは、みんなのファンとして、ちゃんとテレビで見たいもの。もちろん、店に来てくれるでしょ？楽しみに待ってるわよ。
二人ともありがとう。いつも背中を押してくれて。
そういえば、はるかちゃんはテレビ出演のこと、めいちゃんたちに相談したって言ってたわね。
おかげで答えを出せて、私も覚悟が決まって。
Definitely after 3.0, I'm having a lot more performance issues than before.
それで
Before it was honestly not bad at all. It was pretty good.
今度
But now after the update, it's really, really bad.
私たちの
For almost everything.
まだわからないけど、もしかしたらテレビで曲を披露することになるかも
Which
し
is
れ
kind
な
of
いから、
unfortunate.
改めて みんなの歌やダンスを参考にしたいと思って。
私たちは大歓迎だよ。でも、それとは別に、今日は一緒に歌わない？さっきの楽しそうなみんな
Sana,
を
what
見てたら、
device do you use?
なんだか歌えなくなってきちゃったんだ。
Black Friday,
もちろんいいよ。
after post Thanksgiving sales are coming up
私も
pretty
そういう
soon
気
in
分だったん
America.
だ。
So I am still kind of eyeing an
じゃあ
iPad.
私は向こうの方で、みんなの歌を聴かせてもらっちゃおうかしら。
よーし、メイコにも楽しんでもらえるように全力で歌っちゃいましょ
It's still always in the back of my head that a lot of my issues are with the Android tablet.
それじゃあ行くよ。if
If is Haruka? I thought it was a Shizuku song. Shizuku? I mean, Shizuku could also be a flight attendant. With the scarf, it does feel like it. But then she has this like, maybe Haruka has the earpiece too. I guess Haruka has one on her right ear. I didn't notice it. So that probably makes Shizuku also flight attendant. Yeah,
す
that's
ごく気
probably
持ち
it.
よく歌えたな。
私もすっごく楽しかった。それに、みんなの思いが伝わってくる感じがしたよ。そうね。私も見ていて感じたわ。特に、はるかちゃんが言っていた、覚悟のような強い思いよね。
はるかちゃんだけじゃなくて、私たちもテレビ出演のことは悩んだものね。
でもちゃんと決めきれてよかったわよね。こういうのはなあなあにしたら絶対にダメなものだから。
そうだね。みんなで気持ちを一つにして、私たちの第一歩を踏み出せて本当によかった。
そういえば番組のプロデューサーさんからはまだ連絡来てないよね。そりゃあ返信したばかりだもの。テレビのプロデューサーはそんなに暇じゃないわよ。そっか。でも待ちきれないよ。
そうね。出演はもう決まってるはずだけれど、なんだかドキドキしちゃうわよね。
でも、ドキドキしてばっかりもいられないんじゃない？そうだね。これから打ち合わせとかもありそうだし、みんな忙しくなるんじゃないかな。
そうかもしれないけど、それがトップアイドルになるための道なら何だってやるつもりだよ。
みのりちゃん
気合十分ね。そういうの嫌いじゃないわよ。
そうだね。 その気合はみのりを見習わないと。これから私たちの活動が広がって、今までとは違うなって思うことが多くなるかもしれないけど、でも私たちのたくさんの人に希望を届けたいって気持ちは変わらない。だからこれからもその気持ちは忘れずにみんなで目指していこう。ドームライブができるようなトップアイドルを。
なんだかみんなたくましくなったって感じがするね。
本当ね。みんなを見てると元気をもらえるわ。私たちが今みんなからもらったこの元気を、これからたくさんの人たちに届けていってちょうだいね。
ありがとう、ミク、メイコ。もちろんそのつもりだよ。みんなもいつも私たちを見守ってくれてありがとう。その気持ちちゃんと届いてるよ。テレビ出演は私たちの進む長い道のりの中でまだ最初の一歩でしかないけど、ファンのみんなからもらった大きくなってほしいって気持ちを大事にして確実に進んでいきたいと思う。だからこれからもモアモアジャンプを応援してくれたら嬉しいな。
みんなよろしくね。バイバーイ。
バイバイ。Okay. Let me talk about story first. Maybe we'll watch Neo 2D music video. I mean, I already talked about it a lot, during the story. The first three was more logistical stuff. They just finished their show. They're high on the excitement, and spirits are high. And then they started looking for more opportunities, and then everyone was for the TV show except Haruka. But I thought it was some kind of like trauma from the past or something, because Ivy had trauma too. She's like, oh, they twisted my words just for entertainment. But my fans stood up for me. I thought it was going to go in that direction, but it didn't. It basically ended up, it was a nice flashback about Haruka's origin story, how she became an idol. I was hoping for something like this from Minori. This is exactly what I was hoping for Minori in the previous story, but we didn't really get that. We got it when after she already met Haruka and she just went to, Haruka's concert for the first time in person. But baby Haruka was so cute. This one's so much cuter than the live 2D as well. I definitely considered this card before, but I'm not the biggest Haruka fan. And I am almost free to play, so everything's got to go towards Minori. But basically, it kind of revisited her roots, and they didn't really glance over it from like a logical or a tactical or strategical perspective. It was kind of just like, oh, I'm now full of hope again, so let's do it. At least that's how Haruka. I always thought Haruka's the calm and collected one, as well as the most experienced idol. So I thought she would have talked about more things, like perhaps like an ID situation. She had fans who stood up for her, and they don't have enough fans yet, to attract this kind of attention, and they could just get buried, or perhaps some other considerations they didn't talk about. But it was basically just Haruka's spirits. They didn't seem down, but I guess no one triggered this either. She literally was just in her room. She thought about the past, and she was suddenly full of hope. I guess her mom brought in the newspaper article about her unnamed idol hero, which we're gonna look for in the Neo music video, hopefully. But yeah, it was kind of cute story. Cute Haruka for sure. We didn't get any baby Minori. I was hoping, I really missed that from the last Minori story. Basically, I was so ready and hoping. I wanted to find out about Minori's origin, from before she met Haruka, because we only see small clips of that from the original More Jump story, where I think like the very first one. We can even do it right now. I think like the very first one. I guess this kind of explains. I just hope I wanted to see them talk more about this. She has bad luck. She was a sad child. And then she saw Haruka. So I was hoping we would get more of this. like a bigger Minori origin expansion. Stomach medicine.
学校ずる休みしちゃった。きっと私が
We don't get to see little Minori either. I think there's like might be one shot.
私が頑張っ
And then there's the one where she. Oh wait, we never see this one.
アスランのキリ
あれお母さん
今日は
There's supposed to be the one where Minori is watching the TV. I've seen it somewhere before. Here it is. It's probably right here. This one right here. So I wanted more from this part.
それに歌もダンスもとっても上手すごい
She looks so small though. Like,
キラキラして
you
て
know,
素敵
not as small as the Haruka from earlier.
ありがとうございまし
But
た
definitely not the middle school Minori we saw earlier. So I wanted some timing for this one.
私も練習したら
And we're not doing the rest right now.
私が
Ending
頑張
stream
って
soon.
も
Well, actually, you know what?
今日がいい
That was a
日じゃなくて
really
も
short story.
明日はいい
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
日にな
hold on,
る
hold
か
on.
もしれないって思え
Oh
る
no
よ
no
う
no
に
no 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 no! It's daylight savings time. I was like, what's going
私は
on?
アイドルとしてみんなに希望をあげたい
My time says
そう思っています
yeah. So 11, that would be minimum
明日を
like
頑張る希望を届ける
4,
アイドルでいられるよう
5
に
years ago. I
頑張
think.
ります
今日がいい日じゃなくても明日はきっといい日に
Which is
そう
kind of like
なのかな
But anyways, I looked at my clock. Is it 123?
きっといつ
I was
か
like, shouldn't it be like 223? It is, but it's daylight savings in America. It does this super annoying thing every year where we go back and forth in
異例な
time
こともみんなに謝
because
って
for ancient reasons that no one cares about
なんだろ
anymore.
う
But
あの一言で
it's
たくさん
it's
元気をもらえた気
123.
がする
So I guess
桐
technically,
谷遥ちゃん
from this point on, I will be streaming. I don't know. I'm really bad with time conversions. For me, I will still be streaming 12 a.m. Pacific, standard time.
次こそ
But like
それ
relative
小さ
to
く終わらせよう
non-daylight
に
savings countries, I think it's an
ちゃんとポ
hour
ストに投函したしあとは結果を
earlier.
待つだけ
I think. I don't actually know. Later or earlier, I don't actually know. Okay, we're not doing the rest of this one. But oh yeah, so it's 124, for me. So but I will still be streaming at 12 a.m. for now, which will basically be I don't know how to do the conversion, but it's gonna be an hour different, if you don't have daylight savings time changes. Okay, let's check out but yeah, that's about it for the Haruka story. Let's check out the Neo music video. And
秋の
characters?
サン
No.
マが美味しい
Show music video. How do I sort? Has 2D? Oh, I can type in now. Yeah. There's only 2D. It's only 3D. You have to watch 2D on the website later. Okay, so we can't watch it anyways. That's it.
秋はサンマが美味しいって
I'll check it
言う
out
の
later. But she doesn't have a name. I thought, she's so important, to Haruka as well as, in that sense to Minori. I thought she would have, at least a name, if not a model and a voice. But that's it for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. It has been 2.5 hours, but like my my sister mentioned, it's her favorite day of the year because you get an hour extra. But in the spring you lose an hour technically. For me, being a night owl, it just means that the sun sets an hour earlier, which sucks. It's good for morning people, so the sun rises an hour earlier too. But for me, it's just like I don't know. But yeah, I don't know how to do the conversion, but I will be streaming, the same time Pacific for me. But if you don't have daylight saving time, then I will be an hour off from now on, at least until spring comes along. But thank you everyone. Otsukare. My hand still hurts, so I don't really want to do rhythm tomorrow, I think. Looking at the... I think I'm at like 1500 or so. I'm down to 1600 now, so definitely... I could push for... I don't know if I want to push for 1k. I was thinking about like, maybe I should push every time it's a more jump event. But... I don't know. My hand really... I don't know. I don't think it's from Imperial Girl. I think it's from working on the plumbing. Or at least combined with it. But hopefully it gets better soon. If not, maybe I'll have to see a doctor about it. That or it's, you know, suddenly becoming cold, so my hands, my arthritis. But this feels worse than last year. This doesn't feel just like, you know, slight arthritis. This feels like a sprain or something. But hopefully, you know, my hands will be better. Maybe we're gonna be doing Imperial Girl again, or maybe Samsa. Yeah, tearing everyone's on Egg Team. You know, Egg Team is probably gonna win again. I'm always on the losing team, just like Minori. It sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so that's it for tonight. I might take tomorrow off. If not, I have thought about streaming Wuthering Waves again. I'm kind of in the mood. Yesterday I was kind of like prepping for Camellia, so like, oh, there's a lot of farming and stuff to be done. So I was like, okay, maybe I can... Farming, I do enjoy the exploration stuff, though it is kind of harder to do it on stream because it's a little less focused. You kind of just wander around and, you know, take in the sights and, you know, look for random materials and stuff. But that's it for tonight. I will see you all soon, if not tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. No more Monster Hunter, by the way. For sure. Good night. Bye-bye.